What's floating on screen right now is a Dan Armstrong green ringer. It was a pedal, switch, arguably, I don't know. The best way I can describe this sound is wiry. The reason I bring up what this sounds like is because of today's topic. With the help of some people I will mention later in the video, I made my very own fuzz pedal out of the same circuit as the green ringer out of an old Game Boy I got at my favorite local record shop. You can see me using the pedal in this song making session video that I put on my channel not too long ago. I'm going to show you all how it came to be. Growing up, I've always liked tinkering with stuff and tearing things apart and seeing how they work. I like to think myself as a pretty handy person when it comes to building things. I built this pull-out sofa bed thing for this thing, and I heard soldering wasn't that hard to learn and pick up, so I figured why not? I might as well challenge myself and try something new. I got the inspiration from RayGun FX or whoever made this. You can find it maybe in the link or something, I don't know. First things first, I need a Game Boy because I currently have 0 in my possession. There's one. Thanks again to Aaron at America's Groove for supplying this beater Game Boy. It was $5. What a steal. And I am using a fuzz kit that I got from Stewmac. Shout out to them too. They have been awesome throughout this whole process. And no one's paying me to say these things. I genuinely like these stores and companies. This is everything that comes in the kit. We don't need the metal enclosure right now, so all we gotta do is put every single component in this nice tight little package. How hard could that be? I cracked it open like an egg to see what lies within. I'm mainly seeing what I can gut, what I can get rid of, and what can I keep. Tactile buttons were a must for me, and I need as much room as I can to put all the pedal components in this really cramped space. One sudden shirt change later, and I'm cleaning all the buttons, all the grime, and dirt and dust, and years of gamer hands and Cheeto dust. This is what it looks like currently. It's kind of, an eyesore, but it's one step closer to being finished. I then went on Amazon and got some replacement parts like the battery back and the screen as well. I also bought this cheapo little game for a meme. Next, I was working on the exterior stuff, the hardware. I put the button in and I installed the input-output jacks as well. Right now, I'm just dribbling out space for... That's why you wear glasses. For the circuit board that I'm going to be soldering here in a second. I chop-shopped the metal enclosure so my DC output could have a place to sit on the pedal. I had to drill it out twice. Ah, so close. There we go. There we go. I was about to say, if that didn't get it, I was going to scream. And then it was just a matter of polishing and finishing up some little things on the pedal, and this is what it currently looks like with all the hardware built into it. The kit also came with stickers to put on the front of it, so I just cut out the teddy bear and put that on the screen just for something to look at. The pedal was coming along really well, and I had very high hopes for it. When it came to the soldering, though, let's just say I was blindsided, to put it very lightly. Soldering is one of those things I feel like it's easy to pick up, but is very hard to master. I was in way over my head, and honestly, I was going into this project very blind. This was my very first soldering project. This was never a how-to video. It was going along well until I got some solder stuck in the hole. This is what I get for using a cheapo soldering iron and not even like the correct kind of solder. This was really thick solder, and in the end, I essentially destroyed the circuit. I'm like destroying it, I feel like. Get it out. I almost scrapped this whole project. I was very upset with myself because I wasted all that time, I wasted a lot of money, and then I remembered another project that gave me the same feeling. My grandparents, before they passed away, they gave me their Technics SL23 record player. It didn't work, it didn't have a belt, and it hadn't been played in a while. It was made in '77, and I honestly don't know when was the last time they played it. So I got to work on it. I was really excited about it. I bought some deoxit, I bought a new belt, I looked up countless forums and just questions that had years of bullshit answers on them, and everywhere I looked, every tree I barked up, it just didn't give me any answers that I needed. So I kind of was just on my own and was just, I don't know, overwhelmed. One day I was working on it and I finally got it to work. It was spinning, it was working and operating how it should be. And then, as quickly as it turned on, it stopped working. And that constant conflict of, why is this not working? I don't understand why it's not working, turned into pure anger. And I had to talk myself out of just destroying this record player. What I learned was losing yourself over something that isn't even living and breathing is just ridiculous. Which, of course, to me, I feel like I was failing my grandparents in a way, and this was a living, breathing thing to me. And once I collected myself and analyzed the situation and what I could do to fix it, it was just like the smallest thing that was causing it to not work. I don't even remember what it was like to this day. I was so proud of myself because that was the first time I didn't let my emotions get the better of me and figured out the solution to this problem that I've been struggling with. I wasn't just going to give up, especially since I was this far into the project and I really wanted to see this thing till the end. I reached out to Stewmac and told them what happened, and they were very kind enough to send me another kit free of charge. They have been awesome. This was it, my second chance, my reincarnation, my revelation, whatever. It was another chance to not mess this up. And what I got out of this project is a nice, lifelong lesson that I will take to my grave. Sometimes you gotta ask people like Halpin Music to help you figure out how to solder things. I'm just glad this thing works, so I can show Aaron. All right, bye.
That's so very cool.